All right. Well, good morning. Another episode. And you know, when I was doing some counting and looking at the number, this is 31.
31.
30. We're up. It's been in the 30s now. I think it's 31 because the last one on the list, if you actually go to YouTube and you Yes Way Jose, it shows you all the episodes out there. And it's really cool. I forgot to tell you guys, it's really cool on all these episodes that you put the pictures of the guests.
That's all him.
That's
all me.
Oh, look at that. Eli gets to keep his job another week. But good morning to everybody.
He's a better editor than me, by the way.
Oh, he
I
is?
will give him credit.
So we need to keep him and you're dispensable?
Yeah. Well, probably. I'm a better talker.
Okay.
He's a better editor.
We've got one good talker here. We don't need another one.
That's true.
Hey, good morning to everybody. This is another episode of Yes Way Jose. And we have an email address that you guys would like to let us know about for everybody to respond to.
It's yeswayjosemail@gmail.com.
Bam. Yep. Yeah, that's my choir back here. I got my choir, my backup group. They're kind of like my backup singers. But anyway, good morning again. This is another episode of Yes Way Jose, and we have a couple of really special guests for you here. And one of them is my favorite, but I can't tell her that. But anyway, so we're going to make sure that you guys get to hear from these.
Oh, I'm your favorite?
No, that's a no. How about a hard no on that? Like one of my granddaughters says, how about no? All right. Well, anyway, again, good morning. I always want to talk about all the things going on. Almost Thanksgiving. So I know when these episodes come out, I hope that we're going to just tell you, I hope you had a good Thanksgiving. Is that what I should just say?
Yeah. You should probably say that.
Yeah,
because it'll be after Thanksgiving.
It'll be after Thanksgiving. This episode will be actually out there. But we do hope everybody has a good time because it's family time. Mm-hmm. And then Thanksgiving is one of those things that, be corny as it might be, but I really am very thankful for that time. I like the family time of it. Christmas gets a hustle and bustle.
Yeah, Chris, we should be talking about everybody getting ready for Christmas right now because I think this is the episode before our Christmas episode.
All right. Yeah. All right. So what we want people to know is, first of all, we do hope that you and your families cherish the times together. We never know what moments we don't have anymore. So we always want to cherish that. So I hope everybody has or had a good Thanksgiving. And then obviously the holidays coming up. It's always a fun time.
Happy holidays, everybody.
Yeah, happy holidays. Merry Christmas to everybody as well. All right. Hey, well, also we've got concrete poured at the Aquatic Center.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. So we've got the first level of concrete. And what they have to do is actually pour a wall into the ground. Mm-hmm. Kind of a weird way. I mean, it's not a basement type of thing, but they have to have those structures actually built. So
foundation.
But it's a little different than that. I don't know I'm not a construction guy, but there's such a sophistication because of the weight of this whole construction in this aquatic center that there's really meticulous pieces in this part, putting the foundation in place. So it was pretty cool. I'm learning a little bit. I'm not going to be a construction manager. Yeah. No.
I saw you broke ground at the visitor center.
Yes. So that's another piece I wanted to bring up. We actually got a chance to, we have a great partner in the Shepherdsville, Bullock County Tourism Conference Center. Mm-hmm. They're a great organization. They're two entities there. One is the tourism aspect through the hotels, and that's how they get their revenue. And then on the conference side of it, the venue for all the different things we do in the city, it's actually through our sales tax. Okay. So when people, obviously they say, well, you got a 2% sales tax. I want people to know that's what it's for. It's for venues like that. It creates really kind of a great venue in the county. We put on all kinds of events on there.
That's our boy Troy Beam, right?
Well, that's actually Vicki Downing that runs the conference.
Downing. Okay.
Yeah, Vicki Downing runs the Paracut Springs, and then we had and Troy does all of the tourism, and they got some really cool things to do. So both of these entities are great partners for us and the county, and we're really excited about that. But that tourism building is going to be right out in front of the Aquatic Center. Yeah, and it's going to be cool. It's a great place. A lot of visitors coming through there. So you'll get a chance to stop in and see not only the Aquatic Center and Cart Country and all the things we have in this, but you'll get to see what's in Shepherdsville. And then you get to see what's in Bullock County. So it's really cool. So we got that going on. And then obviously, for us, we're going to get into next year. The skate park is going to be the first thing in the first quarter. Yeah. So it's going to be the first thing.
It's going to be so weird to see a skate park in Shepherdsville.
Yeah. Because when you think about it, there's only the one in Mount Washington, right? Yeah. That's the only one in the county. So now we have two. I mean,
11-year-old Travis is going to be really jealous of all these kids.
Yeah.
I used to be a poser. Well, I used to pretend to skate.
I'm going to tell you need to come out there because there's going to be somebody out there. They're going to put me in bubble wrap.
Yeah.
I get on a skateboard.
That's what I need. One of those big bubble suits and just roll around.
I'm not. Yeah, I would probably break something if I was in a skateboard. Yeah, but I've got my son-in-law and my grandson both like skateboarding. So there's a lot of fun things with it. Listen, it's going to be available to everybody during daylight hours right next door. It's going to be a safe place. Mom wants to go shopping at Walmart or do any other errands. You've got a safe place for us. We have police, fire, and obviously the mayor can look out of his window and see you. So
yeah, it's literally as close as to first responders as you could possibly.
You can, and what it does is two things. It obviously makes sure that it doesn't get vandalized. Yeah. A lot of times you see these skate parks. They're well intended wherever they're developed, but they get vandalized. And then other criminal activity and things like that around them because there's not that oversight. having it here is a safe place for the kids.
Yeah.
And, it's not in the park, which we always like everything to be in the park. But I think this aspect will be a great thing for moms to feel good about their kids being there. And you can walk after school to BC and be here in 12 minutes right there.
Think about it. You're technically making a new park.
Well, I mean, obviously this is going to be fun, but I will not be in there doing those kind of crazy things. I've seen some really cool stuff on social media with some of these skateboards.
Oh, yeah.
They're amazing. So anyway, so we're excited about the things that are coming up. But anyway, so we've had a number of different organizations actually come into our podcast, but we have one called Options Unlimited. And I'm going to let Michelle and Gracie introduce themselves first, and then I'll have Michelle talk about the program first, and we'll ask some questions, and then we'll bring on the superstar, Gracie. All right, well, good morning, ladies.
Good morning. How are you?
Yeah, doing good. Michelle, introduce yourself and talk about what your position is and what you guys do as a mission.
Yes, so I'm Michelle Klingenfus. I am the Employment Director at Options Unlimited. We have been providing services for approximately 40 years now.
40 years?
Wow.
We
That's awesome.
serve Bullitt County as well as Jefferson County, and we serve individuals that have different abilities gain employment opportunities. Of course, I will talk about that first, because that is where my place of position is. So we go out into the community and we talk to businesses, build partnerships with different businesses with our individuals to place them, of course, whatever they want to do. We meet with them. We have this whole plan of care that we develop with them. And then they get employed different places all over, really, anywhere from retail to grocery to amusement parks.
To City Hall.
To City Hall.
City Hall.
Right here. Yeah.
We've got City Hall right here with us, too. We got Gracie.
Yes, so we also have a day program for individuals that come Monday through Friday, and we've had people attend for several years, and they go out into the community. You probably have seen them out in the community. They are well known. They go to car country, they go shopping, they go out to eat, and it's just a fun environment. So, of course, they're not studying at home. They're getting out in the community and building relationships with everyone in the community. So that's kind of our programs that are stationed at our main office off of Bells Mill Road. And then we have a Forever Yes program. This is a mentorship that takes place out in the schools. And so we actually have the individuals that are mentors, and they go in and they talk to individuals with different abilities in the schools to kind of build them up. And it's a great program, huge program across the county. So that's kind of our main programs that we offer.
Well, when I first learned about it, obviously to me, the mission was what I really liked. Is the fact that all of us, we have a value. We all have a value. We know we have that from our family and our friends. And obviously for me, my faith is a strong thing as far as value of life. And then so everybody wants to do something and be productive. And then so we have Miss Gracie with us. So hello, Miss.
My headphones look like they're falling off. Are they falling off?
They're falling off, but we're going to get those for you. Don't you worry about it.
Having technical difficulties.
So we have
I
technical
wanted to say
difficulties.
something before I started.
No, it's all good, Miss Gracie. By the way, before Gracie starts, I just want to tell you, I met her during COVID. She and her mom were actually on the 16th Green at Heritage Hill selling lemonade. She was making money doing that during the COVID years, and got to meet her and her mom. And Gracie I fell in love with Gracie because I know her family from years back for some softball days that we played together. And I just saw somebody with a rainbow of an attitude about life, and she was having a great time with that. And we were actually, as we talked to Michelle about the program, and Gracie is in the program, it gave us a chance to get her to come in and work with us. So Gracie, first of all, you are an employee of the City Hall.
Yes, sir.
Shepherdsville. All right. Well, we're excited to have you. Yep. And so my question for you, she gets paid.
Right.
She gets paid for doing stuff here. And so Gracie, you're on a part-time position with us, and we're glad to have you. What do you think about just working here? Again, we've been joking. She's not going to say I'm the best mayor ever, even though she would do it for me because she loves me. But we're not going to make her do that. But what do you like about working with us here? And you work 3 days a week with us. Just tell us a little bit about what you've done and what you like.
I would say the coolest thing about working for the city is probably getting to see firsthand about all the cool things that are happening in Shepherdsville, and just being able to be a part of that, and being a part of our community is just everything to me. And being able to represent the city is incredible. So
yeah, I was going to tell you. So one of the things that we're going to do with Gracie, actually, we're going to move her office, and Amber, our community planner, and Sam, who is our new public rec director and a parks rec director, excuse me. And what we're going to do is we're going to move them actually into offices at the Aquatic Center. Gracie's going to be an ambassador for us. So when you come up to that front desk, Gracie's going to be greeting you, kind of directing you which way to go, telling you about the different things. We're going to give her so much knowledge that anything that you want to know about the Aquatic Center, she's going to know about it. And if she doesn't, she'll find somebody to help you. But we want her to do that because she's got a great smile. It's going to be a great way to come into our facility over there because it's going to be phenomenal. She's going to have that smile, and you're just going to feel like you're in a great place.
You're going to be the Aquatic Center mascot.
Yeah, right. But I like the ambassador piece. That's kind of cool. So Gracie, with that, obviously, there are some limitations. Obviously, people know that you have a great attitude, and I think that for a lot of us that stands out. But in the job itself, what do we got you doing here? Because I don't put you to work. I just watch you do work.
I kind of fill in wherever's needed. So I've been doing here recently. I've been doing ordinances and resolutions.
Okay.
Putting all the information in the computer, and then before I left to team training to get my service dog, we were doing. I was helping with Christmas cards, like the stickers to put on the Christmas cards.
Okay.
So I was helping fill in that. Just kind of doing whatever's needed, going through mail, all that fun stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
You take
Taking calls. Yep.
So we've got to do a variety of things, and it fits. As Michelle was talking about it, a lot of times, you want to make the right fit.
Absolutely.
Because if they're excelling in what they're doing, it becomes a very positive for both, right? Obviously, you are working, and this is a job. There's expectations of that, but the expectations can be relative to what you can do, and everything that you've touched and done with us, you've done a great job with. So thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
A much better job than my production crew.
Yeah, I was going to say,
I'm just telling you, man.
I was about to say, I just figured out why she gets paid and why we don't. I don't know how to fill out ordinances.
See?
Yeah, I don't know how to do that. I don't even know what that is hardly.
Yeah. So that's how it.
Somewhere. I'm learning every day.
There you go.
So that's one of the things is because she is doing the things that we need done, and it gives her a chance to do them, and then we have other things that we can focus our attention on. So it's really fun, and every time she comes in, it's like if you have a bad day, and if you don't stop by and see Gracie, and if you're still having a bad day, just go home.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
just go home because if you can't just get all juiced up and excited.
Yeah, the problem's you.
Just clock out for the day and go home because Gracie, you bring a lot of sunshine to us, and we appreciate you. And again, there's going to be a lot of fun things. She actually has an opportunity to. We've actually had her at the farmers market. Talking a little bit about some of the renderings. We're going to do more. We'll do more there, so you have more information that you need moving forward to know more about answering people's questions. But a lot of times you can give them my number. I'd be more than glad if you don't. But I think you're going to be an expert at this. In about a year from now, you're going to know a whole lot about what we're doing. So let's talk a little bit about Ready. All right.
The fun part, Mr. Reddy.
She has a wonderful new service dog, and so talk about the 2 weeks that you did for the training piece first.
So I went to New Albany, Ohio, to Canine Companions, which is a nonprofit organization that provides service dogs to people with disabilities, completely free of charge.
Wow.
So incredible organization there. Are my headphones on, or are they falling off again?
No, that's okay. We're gonna get you. Okay. He's gonna get them for you. So again, you went to New Albany, Ohio, and you went for 2 weeks of training.
Yes.
And now you have Ready with us. I don't know if we got him. We won't get him on a camera here, but that's okay. But he's a beautiful lab mix, right?
Lab Golden Cross.
Golden Cross, all right. Yep. That's pretty cool. So you learned a lot about, again, I see you every day coming in working with Ready, and that's going to be a part of your life, and it's kind of a great thing. I know a lot of service dogs are very valuable for folks. So you learned, and I know there's still more learning with having a service dog. So I see you doing all your little commands and all that stuff here in the office.
Yes, sir. We learned over 40 commands.
Oh, wow.
Of how to train them to help us with more independence. So that's the goal.
Okay.
Greater independence.
Well, we want you to be as independent as you can be because
me too.
We're going to put you to work.
Yep.
All right. But I tell you what, first of all, Gracie, we are glad to have you part of the team here. And we're excited for you being part of this because we know that you're going to be a nice asset for us. And just keep that smile.
Thank you. I appreciate you guys. I've loved it here.
Yeah. And Michelle, really, this is just one story, but you have other stories like that, other folks working in the community. We want to let everybody know is please, if you have opportunities, depending on the kind of work that you do, please reach out to Options Unlimited. Do you have an email address?
Yeah, so you can call us at 502-955-7271. My email address is very long, so I apologize in advance. It's m.klingenfus, and that's KLINGENFUS at optionsunlimitedinc.org.
I want you guys to say that name 7 times. That last
Hey, we're
name.
going to have to type it out in the show notes.
Klingenfus. There's 3.
Klingenfus.
For that.
All right. It's very
It's almost
neat.
like Lakovsky.
Yes,
Yes.
it is.
Yes. I got 2 people. I got a great show go with names we can't even remember.
Yeah.
Long names. But anyway, I do think the program is really good. And I hope that people listen to this podcast, see, first of all, Gracie, that you're part of it. And that we as a city want to be always encouraging people to finding opportunities for people that want to work. If there's limitations, that's okay. We are setting the standard that we want to be that. Hopefully we can encourage more people to look and see about these 40 years of this is amazing organization. And I think for us, the more awareness we can put out there, maybe people don't know about that. And I think, for folks that do have special needs, the attentions and things they need, they want to be out in public. We're better when we're with people.
I agree.
Yeah,
Yep.
Especially me. I'm just so fantastic. Oh, we might want to edit that. Is that going to something we can edit, or can I just say I'm fantastic?
We'll just put a big beep so no one knows what you said.
It's not like a bad word when I said I was fantastic.
I think you were just cussing.
All right. Because we always try to have fun here, obviously, with all the things we do. But Michelle, I think your heart's in the right place. I know that you guys, we want to make sure that you guys get an opportunity to keep getting out there, and we're going to keep putting you out there, and all the different events we have, to put some kind of booth out there to show people that this is a service in our community, that please reach out. Because we know if we get 1 or 2 more people hired in because of this program,
Yes.
I would be excited about that, right?
Yes, I would too. And just to add, we are just the connector. I mean, the people that we serve, they do the work. We just do that connection to that business, and then it just magic happens.
So a lot of I guess is what you're doing a lot is trying to pair people with disabilities up with jobs that they can do with those disabilities. I guess would be a big part of your job.
Yes, and my thing is I always want it to be what they want to do.
Right.
Like every time I meet with them, I'm like, what do you want to do?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you could probably stock a shelf, but do you want to do that?
Right.
Is that something you really want to do? Like,
Yeah.
let's discuss, let's get down and know what you want to do.
And
I
some of
think
them might
that's
want to.
huge-
Some of them might be like,
Some of
look, I
them
just want to get
might.
out
I
there
do
and
have
hang out with people.
someone-
Yeah.
Exactly. I mean, and we work with individuals that, are nonverbal. So
Yeah.
that's my job to step in and kind of, again, be that connection point. And
I was going to say, because some people probably, the disorders are probably more physical and they have more mental ability to
Yeah.
where they can do things like that. But then there's probably the opposite too, where
Opposite
some of
of
them
that.
are, yeah. So
Yeah.
those people might like stocking a shelf or something like that because it just
Exactly.
makes it feel like they're out there doing something. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And like I said, we have several partnerships across the counties that we have made. And again, we are just that connector point. And just like for Gracie, like this has been the best thing. When I met
Yeah.
Gracie,
Oh, yeah.
I mean, she is, just like you said, she is a ray of sunshine.
Every
and
day.
if you are having a bad day and if you cannot
Yeah.
put a smile on your face after talking to Gracie,
Yeah.
something is wrong.
Right. Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
she is
It's
amazing.
it's contagious.
It is.
It is contagious.
She is amazing. I mean, I've got coach chills right now talking about her, but she's a sweetheart. And when she went to get ready, she was so excited. We had a gala at the beginning of November, and she was actually going to be one of our guest speakers. And she called me and she said, I have to miss the gala, but it's because I'm going to get connected with my service dog. And I said, I forgive you this time
Yeah, right.
because she has been waiting. That was one of the first things when Gracie and I met. She had been waiting. She's been on the wait list to
Okay.
receive
I did not know
service
that,
animal.
but yeah.
I've been on the waiting list for 1.5 years.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Ready.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, I think it's an outstanding program as well. the
It's been
K9.
amazing.
Yes,
Yes.
it
Yeah.
is.
And I think for us, like I said, just please listen to this podcast and an understanding that in this community, this is why we do well. Okay, I've said this a number of times. These guys have heard me say it a lot. There's a contagious attitude right now in our community about helping each other, being there together, working together, and we get a lot done that way. And we can tell you that in the couple of years so far as mayor, the biggest thing for me is to see all these programs really work out for folks that want them to be a part of something, because we think this is special. All the growth, all the different things we got going on that we talk about going on. And that's what you said, Gracie, about getting to get the inside baseball on all the good stuff that's
Right.
going on. Yeah, that maybe some of the public doesn't know yet. But I think it's important for everybody to understand is this is what happens in the community when you are focused on the whole, not the one. Mm-hmm. You know, if that's the way you do it, you're going to always be successful. And Gracie, you know, we're glad to have you here. I think options unlimited. And again, you want to give the telephone number again?
Yes, it's 502-955-7271. And you can call. You can ask for myself. Our executive director is Brian Stennett. Unfortunately, he could not be here with us today.
No worries.
But you can ask for either one of us, and we will definitely get you connected.
I will say, sorry, I was just going to say real quick, options and Ready, my service dog, has completely changed my life. And I'm just grateful to be a part of it. And I'm grateful to be a part of the city. And just thank you all. Thank you all for having me, both of you.
It's, you know what, it's the easiest thing I've ever done.
Yeah, you can't get a better endorsement than that.
I can't, you know. And so, well, I'm going to make her say it anyway now. What's the one thing I told you always to say?
Oh, mayor's the best mayor ever.
See, you guys could learn.
Forget the ever either.
Yeah, it's okay. So Gracie
that's why she gets paid.
That's why she gets paid. Did you guys catch up on that piece?
I understand.
Anyway, so it's really amazing to have you here, Gracie. I'm looking forward to every day that you come into this building, and then when we get the aquatic center, you'll be out there.
Thank you. I'm
Michelle,
really excited.
please tell Brian that we missed him today, but we know that you guys have got a mission that's going to be really important to the community.
I sure will.
So thank you all for being here today. Listen, I'm excited. It's going to be good stuff. And I'll tell you what, Gracie is the #1 participant of the thing we're going to finish this. She knows.
Oh, yeah?
She knows. I'm telling you, no, she is not.
She's got it down already.
She's got it down. It's the 1, 2, 3 love, peace, chicken grease. And she does it more than anybody. So she's ready. When we do this, Michelle, it's 1, 2, 3, and we're going to go love, peace, chicken grease. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Love, peace, chicken grease. Thank you all for being with us today. Take care.
You.
Thank you.